Hello, everybody. Welcome to North of 7 Cards. Hope you're doing well. Don't forget to check out our player breaks on eBay. Today we have 2023 Topps Chrome F1 Hobby. I believe they're hobbies. Five watching. All right. There we go. Get into it. All right. Here we go. Oh, Horner investigation. What's going on with the Horner investigation? Wolf says F1 figures should live up to their role model status. That's interesting. Toto Wolf. Christian Horner investigation. You got to read up on that. Anybody have any insight? Let me know what's going on over there. Albon, Norris, Logan Sargent. Maybe an IV. Put that aside for now. Tsunoda. Here we got a Verstappen, Gasly, Correll, and Verstappen. It's always comes down to Sainz, Iwasa, Russell, to a guy who couldn't keep his hands to himself, Alonso with the chrome. Of course, innocent until proven guilty, but you know how these things usually work out. What else we got? Here we got a Stella, Mansell, Piastri, and Ocon. Speed Demons. Leclerc, Verstappen, and a James Vallis, 1 of 99 with the green refractor. Russell with the chrome. Gasly, Verstappen, and a purple and green for Ralph Boschung. F2 Future Stars. Hulkenberg with the chrome. Russell, Ganyu, and a Kush Miney auto that is not numbered. Nice auto. F2. First auto. We'll get it up here. Norris. We got Tsunoda, Ocon, Perez, and a chrome for Russell. Hajar, Cordial, and a purple checker refractor, 40 of 199 for Ganyu. Alonso with the chrome. So Verstappen is on top after the first day of preseason testing. Oscar Piastri, for sure. Nothing yet. No Perez hits yet, Benjamin. Hamilton, and a Ricardo Speed Demons. Ganyu, Verstappen, Hajar, and Charles Leclerc with the chrome. Ricardo, Sainz, and a checkered for Leclerc. Ocon, Verstappen, Horner, and a Michael Schumacher mini diamond refractor, 181 of 299. Magnussen, Auger, Verstappen, De Vries, and Russell. Verschoor, Verstappen, Vowles, and Boschang. Tsunoda, Verstappen, Schumacher, and Piastri. Speed Demons. Magnussen, Bottas, and a Carlos Sainz, 272 of 399, purple refractor. And Hamilton with the chrome. Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Stanek, and Martins with the chrome. Leclerc, Bottas, Norris, and Bottas again. Last pack of box one, Leclerc, Hamilton, Crawford, and a chrome for Leclerc. Go. Which team impressed you the most after day one of testing? Who's winning the poll? Red Bull? As expected. Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston, Alpine. Go. Nissany, Alonso, Crack, and Sargent with the chrome. Maney, Norris, Sargent, and Coulthard with the Speed Demons. Maloney, Bravi, and a purple for Lance Stroll, 281 of 399. Chrome for Norris. Number 5. Correct, Benjamin. Perez, Coulthard, and a Russell with the black and white checker refractor. Steiner with the chrome. Leclerc, Verstappen, Sargent, and Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, and a chrome for Sergio Perez. Verstappen, Bottas, Alexander Albon, 15 of 75 with the pink refractor. Leclerc, the chrome. Correa, Red Bull, Novalak, and Leclerc with the Speed Demons. Maney, Perez, Ocon, and a chrome for Sergio Perez. Vries, Leclerc, Pourchaire, Carlos Sainz, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Maney, 50 of 299. And Verstappen, Ocon, Martins, Hamilton, and Bottas. Stroll, Correa, Ganyu, and Ocon. Gasly, Leclerc, Verstappen, and a chrome for Mansell. Bierman, De Vries, and a purple Charles Leclerc, 213 of 399. Russell, Hamilton, Stanek, Leclerc, and a Speed Demons for Bottas. Hamilton, Tost, Crawford, and Lewis Hamilton with the chrome. Senna, Mick Schumacher, and a orange and red for Carlos Sainz. Verstappen, Wolf, Novalak, Oscar Piastri, 225 of 250 with the wave refractor. And Hulkenberg, Drugovich, Piastri, Vettel, and Leclerc. Leclerc, Perez, and a Bottas, 26 of 250. Very nice. Norris, Russell, Sainz, Daruvala, and Schumacher. Ganyu, Hamilton, De Vries, and a chrome for Russell. Magnussen, Bottas, Benavides, and Alonso. Iwasa, Verstappen, Sergio Perez, mini diamonds, 94 of 299. Magnussen, Verstappen, Missani, Verstappen, and Bottas. Red Bull Racing, Frederick Vasseur, Alonso, and Norris. Prost, Hauger, and a 182 of 199 purple checkered refractor for Carlos Sainz. Hamilton, Magnussen, Verstappen, Norris, and a Sargent Speed Demons. Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Fittipaldi, and Senna. Stroll, Leclerc, Famine, and Ganyu. Tsunoda, Piastri, and a Coulthard 14 of 25 auto with the orange refractor. Crawford with the chrome. Verstappen, Vesti, Gasly, and Alonso Speed Demons. Verstappen, and a Iwasa 32 of 399. Very nice, huh, Gmart? It's a pretty card. Verstappen. So I've seen the wave, but not in auto form. Martins, Stroll, a purple and green for Ocon. Dervala. Alonso, Hamilton, Sergio Perez, not number checkered, refractor, and Sainz. Daruvala, Duhan, Michael Schumacher, 143 of 150, the blue wave refractor. Aqua wave refractor. Leclerc. Sainz, Bottas, Perez, and Sainz with the chrome. Vettel, Steiner, Ocon, and Vesti. Verstappen, Sainz, and here's another one out of 25. Frederick Vesti, F2. That was good. Daruvala. Go. Hamilton, Magnussen, Alonso, and Verstappen. Bottas, Iwasa, Alonso, and Verstappen. Stroll, Leclerc, Boschung, and Perez, Speed Demons. Tsunoda, Albon, Alexander Albon with the IV. And Schumacher. Verstappen, checkered for Sargent. And Correa. Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Sainz, Gasly. Verstappen, Sainz, and a Verstappen 298 of 199 purple checker refractor. Hulkenberg. I'm very excited to see what the Red Bull does this season, the Red Bull car. Alonso, Daruvala, Albon, and Russell. Will someone overtake? We'll see. Bottas, Sainz, Albon, and Leclerc. Verstappen, Steiner, Verstappen, and Prost, Speed Demons. Vesti, Verstappen, Maloney, and Ocon. Martins, Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz. Nissany, Leclerc, Nick DeVries, 68 of 99, green refractor. Maloney, Red Bull, Vasseur, Ricciardo, and Hulkenberg, Speed Demons. Prost, Magnussen, Perez, and Verstappen. Bierman, Hamilton, and an Aqua Wave refractor for Lando Norris, 58 of 150. Albon, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Vesti, and Pourchaire. Leclerc, Russell again, and Perez.
Those weren't bodies, those were fucking corpses, okay? Yeah, after how long?
Here we go. Sainz, Sargent, a Lewis Hamilton, gold and purple. Stroll, Gagnon, Leclerc, and a Sargent, 154 of 250. And a Leclerc. Xbox. Oops, move the camera. We go. Tsunoda, Ocon, Magnussen, and Verstappen. Hajar, Piastri, Perez, and Russell. Versure, Gagnon, Sargent, and Verstappen. Verstappen, Russell, a mini diamonds for Albon, 67 of 299. Bottas, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Ricciardo again, and a Speed Demons for Prost. Hulkenberg, Leclerc, Tsunoda, and Russell, Speed Demons. Bottas, Verstappen, and a Constructor's Crest, 71 of 199 for AMG. Congrats, whoever has the crest spot. Verstappen, Leclerc, Sargent, and a Vesti. Verstappen, Hamilton, Bierman, Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez, Norris, Doohan, and Russell. Hauger, Verstappen, Russell, and Schumacher. Versure, Leclerc, and a gold and purple for Sergio Perez. Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Stroll, Lewis Hamilton, 51 of 399. Albon, Tsunoda, Verstappen, Piastri, and Sainz. Magnussen, Verstappen, Benavides, and Stanek. Sainz, Perez, and a Hulkenberg 93 of 99 green refractor. Hamilton, Iwasa, Vettel, Beauchamp, Leclerc, Stella, Hansel, Vettel, and a Schumacher. Leclerc, Gasly, Pourchaire, Speed Demons for Hulkenberg. Russell, Verstappen, Future Stars Purple Checkered Refractor 2 of 199 for Beauchamp. And a Sergio Perez. Alonso, Maney, Gasly, a Chrome for Leclerc. Norris, Verstappen, black and white checkered for Maney. Stroll, Maloney, Stroll, and a Aqua Wave refractor for James Vowles, 48 of 150. Russell, Perez, Leclerc, Verstappen, and a Chrome for Perez. Leclerc, Albon, Doohan, and a Chrome for Schumacher. Verstappen, Perez, and a purple for Gasly, 375 of 399. Verstappen. Here we go. Gasly, Sainz, Ocon, Speed Demon, Sargent, Iwasa, Vettel, Verstappen, Sainz, Stella, and Oscar Piastri, 3 of 5. There we go. Congratulations, whoever has Piastri. What a hit. Last break, we hit a Verstappen out of 5. Now it's a Piastri. Very nice. Big hits. Big hits. North of 7 cards. Don't forget to check out our player breaks. Non-stop hits. Look at that bad boy. Beauty. Congratulations. Red and green for Sargent. Tsunoda. Verstappen. Perez, Alonso, and a Chrome for Piastri. Hulkenberg. Verstappen, Hauger, and Alonso. Correa, Norris, Fernando Alonso with the Mini Diamond Refractor, 256 of 299. And a Verstappen. Red Bull, Maney, Fittipaldi, and Leclerc. Holding up some hardware. Perez, De Vries, Hamilton, and Albon. Piastri, Nissany, Piastri, and Schumacher. Hamilton, Daruvala, and a Bottas 184 of 399. Purple refractor. Leclerc, Stanek, De Vries, a purple and green for Baravi, Iwasa, Hamilton, Tost, Benavides, and Hamilton again. Senna, the legend, Wolf, had some comments. Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton. If you remember, Wolf was making those comments about F1 racers needing to be role models. Drogovic, Famine, Carlos Sainz, purple checkered refractor, 24 of 199. Viva España. And Russell. 6 left. Ooh. Here we go. Sainz, Bottas, Benavides, and Prost. Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Leclerc, and Sainz. Verstappen, Alonso, Stroll, and Verstappen. Daruvala, Piastri, and a Michael Schumacher, 154 of 250. Lando Norris, Verstappen, Steiner, Tsunoda, and a Russell. Iwasa, Beauchamp, and another one for Beauchamp, 120 of 299, mini diamond refractor. Ocon, Stroll, Leclerc, Vettel, and a Perez Speed Demons. Tsunoda, Verstappen, Porsche, Lando Norris, Vesti, Verstappen, and a purple and gold for Cordial. Hamilton, Verstappen, Magnussen, a Leclerc 106 of 399. Alonso, Martins, Verstappen, Perez, Sergio Perez, Nissany, Sargent. Whoa! 30 of 50 Futuro Auto. Oliver Bierman. Big card. Big card right there. Very nice. Porsche. Wow. Very nice card. Very rare. Very nice. Here we go. Vasseur, Russell, Hulkenberg, Prost, Russell, And a Constructor's Crest out of 199, a MoneyGram Haas F1 team. And Perez. Magnussen, Ricardo, Crawford, Magnussen, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Verstappen, Bottas, Ocon, Sargent, and a Bierman Mini Diamond 238 of 299. Gasly. Crazy case, guys. Bring the heat. Martins, Stroll, Leclerc, Russell, Correa, Gasly, Duhan, Cordial, Leclerc, Bierman, Perez, and Russell. All right, here we go. Maloney, Perez, Leclerc, and De Vries. Leclerc, Verstappen, Leclerc, and Pourchaire. Sergio Perez, Ricardo, and a pink for Lewis Hamilton, 67 of 75. Leclerc, Hulkenberg, Perez, Stanek with the purple and green, Prost, Verstappen, Correa, Sainz, and Gasly. Gasly, Vesti, and Sergio Perez, 285 of 399. And another one for Perez. Leclerc, Russell, Lewis Hamilton with the black and white checkered, and Red Bull Racing. Bierman, Hamilton, Sargent, and Alonso. Stanek, Hamilton, Leclerc, Perez. Tost, Alonso, and a Sargent 161 of 250. Horner. Senna, Wolf, Alonso, and a Speed Demons for Piastri. Drogovic, Beauchamp, and an F2 auto for Roman Stanek. Max Verstappen, Piastri, Nissany, Albon, and Vasseur. Alonso, Verstappen, and a Aqua Wave Refractor 126 of 150 for Ganyu. Sainz, Maney, Norris, Maloney, and a Chrome for Russell. Red Bull, Maney, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Albon, Victor Martins, 205 of 399. And a Vallis. De Vries, Leclerc, Albon, and Perez. Albon, Verstappen, and Lewis Hamilton. Gasly, Fittipaldi, black and white checkered for Maloney and Magnussen. Right, 4 left. All right. Well, here we go. Verstappen, Bottas, and an orange and red for Verstappen. Nissany. Steiner, Stanek, and a Carlos Sainz, 59 of 299. De Vries, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Norris, Lando Norris, Ocon, Martins, Stroll, Correa, Hamilton, Speed Demons for Prost, Tsunoda, Verstappen, Ganyu, and Verstappen, Vesti, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Martins, Verstappen, Cordial, and Ocon, Nissany, Hamilton, purple checker refractor for Carlos Sainz, 177 of 199. Mansell, Red Bull, Vasseur, Hajar, and Verstappen. Prost, Magnussen, Sainz, and Piastri. Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Horner, and Hamilton. Verstappen, De Vries, and a 42 of 50 for Alan Prost with the gold refractor. Hajar, Alonso, Darvala, Vallis, and Ricardo. Sainz, Bottas, Schumacher, Leclerc, Ganyu, Cordial, and a Nico Hulkenberg, 63 of 399. Cordial, Hamilton, Magnussen, Russell, Leclerc, Bottas, Iwasa, Piastri, and Sainz. Stroll, Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Martins. Leclerc, Verstappen, and a Sergio Perez, 243 of 250. Stroll. Right, 3 left. Ricardo, Beauchamp, a purple and green for Christian Horner. Russell with the chrome. Verstappen, Hauger, Albon, and Piastri. Verstappen, Verschoor, Verstappen, and Sainz with the chrome. Verstappen, Maloney, and a Verstappen 213 of 399 purple refractor. Bottas, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Leclerc, Piastri, Speed Demons. Perez, Norris, Albon, Porsche, Speed Demons. Leclerc, Albon, Sergio Perez, 16 of 199. Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Verstappen, and Gagnon. Gagnon, Hamilton, Fittipaldi, and De Vries. Magnussen, Bottas, Perez, and Leclerc. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Verstappen again. Hulkenberg, Ricardo, Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, and a Sainz 33 of 99 green prism. Stroll, Bottas, Leclerc, Sainz, Mansell, Hamilton, Bierman, Sainz, and Novalak. Russell, and a Aqua Wave Refractor 8 of 150 for Max Verstappen. And a Sargent. Tsunoda, Ocon, Sargent, and Norris. Hajar, Piastri, Leclerc, and Verstappen. Verschoor, Gagnon, Alonso, and Ricardo, Speed Demons. Verstappen, Alonso, Jack Crawford, 23 of 75, pink refractor. Probably Yak. Senna. Left. All right, here we go. Verstappen, Sargent, Charles Leclerc with the, I believe that's an image variation. Gagnon, Tsunoda, Verstappen, Bravi, Vesti, Magnussen, Coulthard, and a gold wave refractor for Max Verstappen, 27 of 50. The case that keeps on giving. North of 7 cards, always bringing heat. Very nice. Gagnon, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Verstappen. Leclerc, Bottas, Verstappen, Perez, Mansell, Hamilton, and a George Russell 119 of 250. Verstappen, Leclerc, Gasly, Ganyu, and Verstappen. Russell, Tsunoda, Verstappen, and Verstappen.
Is that you?
Ocon, Hajar, De Vries, and Dervala. What's that?
Who's that, Behrman?
Yes. Piastri, Leclerc, and a purple Iwasa 89 of 399.
Is that Piastri out of 5?
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yep.
That is
Russell.
huge. Jeez.
I hit a Verstappen out of 5.
That doesn't matter.
Also, but it's like a crazy insert that you barely get. I don't even know where it is. You might have taken it.
I like that. Piastri is beautiful.
Ricardo Vachur, Ganyu. Also, we hit a Sargent auto out of 5. Crawford and Verstappen.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Piastri is number 1 for sure.
I had the one-on-one with
Verstappen.
Sergio Perez. That was sweet.
Schumacher and Leclerc. There you go. F2 auto.
It's just the clear. Sea is silent.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Leclerc. I don't like it. Change your name. Norris. Ricardo, Verstappen, Novalak, and Russell. Auger, Vettel, and a Carlos Sainz. 57 of 75. Ganyu, Verstappen, Versure, Crack, and Coulthard. Leclerc, Hamilton, Bottas, and Bottas. Bierman, Novalak, and Steiner, 249 of 299. Norris, Perez, Ocon, Albon, Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc, Pourchaire, and a Sargent. Russell, Sainz, Norris, and Senna. Last box magic. Okay, so Red Bull, Maney, De Vries, and Leclerc. Perez, Vallis, Bierman, 349 of 399. Russell, De Vries, Schumacher, Norris, and Norris again. Leclerc, Albon, Bottas, Ganyu, Hamilton, Russell, purple checker refractor, 6 of 199 for Sainz. Schumacher, Prost, Senna, Piastri, Bierman, Wolf, Dragovic, Verstappen, and Perez. Piastri, Nissany, Verstappen, and Sainz. Alonso, Ganyu, Vasseur, 17 of 50, gold refractor. Bravi. Maney, Norris, Perez, and Bottas. Maloney, Perez, Cordial, and Verstappen. Leclerc, Hamilton, and Frederick Vesti, orange and red. Perez, Verstappen, Hajar, and a Sainz mini diamond, 288 of 299. Tsunoda, Perez, Hulkenberg, Sainz, Russell, Leclerc, Gasly, Vesti, Leclerc, Verstappen, Correa, Horner, and Coulthard. Verstappen, Gasly, Stanek, and Ganyu. Sainz, Norris, George Russell, 245 of 250.
We're gonna might have to find somewhere to put these. They're running out of space.
Sargent. Yeah. Just stack them on top of each other.
Yeah, we'll have to do that for you.
Iwasa, Vettel, Crawford, and Ocon. Stella, Hamilton, and Verstappen. All right, everybody. Recap time. Here we go. Constructors Crest, Cordial, Schumacher, Sainz, Bravi, Bottas, Alonso, Sargent, Gasly, Vallis, Manny, Beauchamp, Hulkenberg, Hamilton, Perez, Vesti, Constructors Crest, Albon, Sargent, Hamilton, Norris, Albon, Sargent, De Vries, Verstappen, Sargent, Schumacher, Perez, Ocon, Iwasa, Sainz, Perez. Sorry about that. Bottas, Piastri, Sainz, Leclerc, Maney, Albon, Russell, Stroll, Sainz, Schumacher, Leclerc, Ganyu, Beauchamp, and Vallis. Russell, Sainz, Vesti, Vasseur, Sainz, Norris, Bierman, Albon, Steiner, Sainz, Iwasa, Russell, Leclerc, Crawford, Verstappen, Sainz, Alonso, Perez, Verstappen, Horner, Perez, Norris, Hulkenberg, Prost, Sainz, Verstappen, Maloney, Martins, Ganyu, Sargent, Hamilton, Perez, Stanek, Hamilton, Bierman, Crawford, Leclerc, and Beauchamp. Leclerc and Stanek. Verstappen out of 50. Maney, Auto, Coulthard out of 25. Vesti out of 25. Futuro for Oliver Bierman. And Piastri, 3 of 5. All right, everybody, that concludes our break for 23 Topps Chrome F1. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out our player breaks on eBay. See everybody again soon.